I know absolutely nothing about plumbing. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. It's a beautiful rainy day here in Mississippi. Back at the house. I think we're finally going to start tackling some of the plumbing. Let's go check it out. We're going to start in the hall bath. I'm planning on moving the existing toilet from the middle to right here. So we're going to go ahead and, I didn't finish cutting this up, but pretty much from this line right here to where the tape measure is, we're going to cut that out. Give us a little bit easier access to the plumbing underneath, because we'll also use that access to route the plumbing that will be for the drain on the other side of this wall for the wash machine. So let's get to cutting this floor up. Ho, you guys okay? Just cut a nice little rectangle out of here so we can put another piece down when we're finished. Now you can see what we're gonna do. Gonna be doing the same thing as this drain right here. Throw another sweeping T from 4-inch down to 2-inch. This is for the sink. We're gonna do one right there for the wash machine. And then we're going to wind up moving this over, maybe. That's with the heavy heart. I'm throwing the towel in on the plumbing. I'm not going to do it. Here's where we're at so far. I cleaned out. I opened up the wall where we're going to put the washer and dryer. I mean the washer, drain, and inlets for the water. It'll be somewhere around here. I don't know. Something like that. It looks pretty nice. And then I opened up the floor, because this section around the toilet flange was rotted out anyway, needed to be open, and I needed access to these drains to tie in that washer drain. And I also wanted to move this toilet flange from here. Now you see my problem. So I'll show you a little better. So from the wall to the center of the drain pipe is right at about 12.5 inches. From the wall to the center of where I wanted to put it puts us pretty much right on top of this main beam. So moving the toilet to this location, it's just not going to happen. Since I'm pretty much at a stalemate on the plumbing, let's get to pulling up this 2x4. I already brought in a few sheets of 3/4 inch, staggered them. We'll cut additional pieces to fill the squares that I'm standing on. This one right here, we'll have to make a little cut. As you can see, it's laying on top of here. Probably about 1.75 inches, 1.5 inches. So we'll come over here to this beam, and we're gonna notch out a pocket 1.5 inches deep by the length of this column. So let's go ahead and do that. With the pocket cut, let's do a quick test fit. After much deliberation, consideration, thought, I've decided I am not doing the plumbing. Don't worry, it's getting done, just not by me. I mean, I spent 3 hours under the house looking at everything, finding out what was what. And I mean, there's just for the water lines, there's 4 different types of pipe. They've got galvanized down there, they've got PVC, they've got copper, they've got PEX. So called in the pros. We're gonna have the entire house replumbed, drain lines and water lines. They already gutted everything out. This is kind of a cut video. I started last week, but that's when I decided I wasn't gonna do it. But now I'm going to focus on getting that floor covered back up, getting the bathroom leveled out, where both bathrooms leveled out, where it's going to be final grade, and that way he can start drilling his holes for the tub, the toilet, the vanity, and we can rock and roll. Whoo! We're rocking and rolling. Dad worked on putting up the siding boards to meet up with the existing, and he put up everything I had here at the house left over from when we initially bought for the front door. So I still need to buy maybe 3 more boards or 2 more full-length boards. I might get a couple because there is some sections like this window right here that they just put a piece of plywood over. I'm gonna go ahead and stagger in enough boards to cover that to make it blend in. And then there's a rotted board behind the AC unit, you see right here. So this whole section, and probably the one underneath it, needs to come out. And there's a few more boards here and there that we'll tackle. I focused on cutting and screwing down all the plywood needed to level out this section of the house. So now the hallway, the bedroom, the bathroom, and the laundry room are all now the same height. And I finished wiring up the fans for the living room. Now they're operating beautifully from the 2 switches we put in 2 weeks ago. Boom, boom. While I was doing that, the plumbers were working on demoing out all the plumbing underneath the house. They got all that cleaned up. He was also able to start stubbing up the toilets for the guest bathroom. Finished piping in the drain for the new washing machine location, so that looks awesome. He also located the drain hole for the new sink section, and he put the stub ups in the master bathroom. The new toilet's going to be right here, and the new vanity is going to be there, with the shower going right here. You also put the hole there for that too. Got everything on the list done that I wanted to get done this weekend. We got siding up, just leaving a couple more boards. I had Dad, since he's got the oscillating saw, go ahead and trim the pieces so they're staggered. I can just cut them in and put them in. Happy with the progress on the plumbing. Hopefully he'll have all the rough end done for next week's episode. We'll be able to see the tubs installed. Hopefully we'll have some toilets in here, and I'll be able to call the city to get our water turned back on. Next weekend I'll work on finalizing the last electrical with smoke detectors, power to the island, power to the new microwave mount, and the following weekend we'll work on sheetrock and everything. So we're really running towards the end, and this house will start coming back together. I'll see you guys then. See y'all.